Ever feel like you can't put one foot in front of the other? That's what my mind feels like every day, thanks to Candida. They call it brain fog, but it's more like a full-blown storm cloud that refuses to lift. I work in IT. Precision, quick thinking, and problem solving are part of the job. But lately, it's like I'm wading through mud. Simple tasks that used to take me minutes now stretch into hours. I'll stare at my screen knowing I've done this 1,000 times, but just drawing a blank. Last week, my boss handed me a project, a routine system upgrade. I nodded, acting like I understood, but as soon as he left, panic set in. The steps swirled in my head, tangled and out of reach. It took 3 days of trial and error before I got it right. 3 days for something that should have taken a few hours. School's no better. I'm pursuing a night degree in software engineering. I used to ace my classes, but now I reread the same page over and over, the words blurring together. During lectures, it's like the professor speaks another language. I scribble notes, but later they make no sense. My grades? Let's just say they've seen better days. Life outside work and school feels just as blurry. Friends invite me out, and I genuinely want to go, but half the time I forget. Birthdays, meetups, even my mom's anniversary dinner. I've spaced on them all. When I do remember, I'm often late, lost in thought, or just plain lost, having forgotten the route to a place I've been countless times. Then there's my relationship. Jess and I have been together for 3 years. She's patient, but I can see the strain. Like the time she recounted a heartfelt conversation we had just days prior, and I just stared, not recalling any of it. Or when I forgot our date night, which I had planned. The hurt in her eyes was unmistakable. I knew I needed help when, one morning, I poured orange juice into my cereal. Laughing at my absurdity, I decided to see a doctor. After a series of tests, Candida overgrowth was the verdict. The doc explained how it wasn't just a physical ailment. The toxins could mess with the brain, leading to the fog I felt. I was relieved to have an answer, but overwhelmed by the journey ahead. Dietary changes, supplements, and a lot of patience were my new reality. Jess, being the gem she is, jumped into research mode. Together, we revamped our meals, cutting out sugars and adding in loads of greens and proteins. Slowly, the fog began to lift. Work tasks became clearer, school readings more comprehensible. I started setting 1,000,000 alarms and reminders, ensuring I didn't forget the important stuff. It wasn't a quick fix, and I had my bad days. But with Jess's support and my newfound knowledge, I felt armed to fight. Now, a few months in, the world seems brighter. My relationship is stronger, grades are improving, and work, while still challenging, doesn't feel impossible. The fog, though not entirely gone, is thinner, and on good days, I can see the sun breaking through. Through this Candida chaos, I've learned resilience and the importance of seeking help. The storm isn't over, but I'm learning to navigate it.